All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Christian Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great day. Great Friday. Happy Friday. The last day before we go into the weekend. Hope we are closing out everything we got to get done this week strongly. Me personally, man, I would, especially with the way things are nowadays, I don't really have weekends off or nothing like that. So, but it's all good, man. I love it. Also, like I always say, man, continue to hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on Twitter. Check out the merchandise below. Let me know if you like anything. If you got some suggestions, let me know that too. Y'all know I'm always open for suggestions and improvements. And someone made a comment about the blinkness behind me. Yes, we're currently working on that, man. We're trying to put something nice together back there, man. So it ain't gonna be blank forever. So, but for the person that said that, man, thank you. Yeah, I know that I got to get something back there. It's not gonna be like that forever. All right, man. So let's get into it. The Los Angeles Lakers, and Los Angeles Clippers apparently were the only two teams voting to end the season, which I find ironic because they're two of the three favorites to win the chip. So I found that very ironic that they were the two that voted to end the season. Why? Why was they so strong on one point and everyone else wanted to continue to play? Great question. Great question. I wish I had the answer to it. But I guess they were trying to send a message that they stood for what they believe in that strongly. So according to Doc Rivers, his player thought the season was over. They thought that it was going to be a matter of, getting ready to, get up out of Orlando. They had seen that the season was over. Doc Rivers said that his team was emotionally drained. And, you heard rumors about the meeting being a very emotional meeting. Like I said before, some people felt like Milwaukee did it abruptly. They felt like it should have been one act. They wanted to look unified. Others appreciated what Milwaukee did. The majority Lakers and Clippers wanted to end the season. Others felt as though the biggest platform they was going to have was to stay in the bubble. So it was a lot, man. It was a lot. It was very emotional. Apparently that whole ordeal was very emotional. Went into the wee hours of the night. They came back the next day, had a meeting. The owners had a meeting. So it's been a lot going on, man, with the NBA. After all this was happening, the one question we got, like, I know me personally, and I know most people, normal people, when you get so invested in things like that, it become emotionally draining. Are they going to be back and ready to play on tomorrow? And I keep hearing tomorrow. Some people say it today, but it seemed like it'll be tomorrow. But if it's today, I'm happy, man. I'm definitely happy to do some sports today. But how much do they have left in the tank? Do they really just need like a day to be like, all right, this is what we're doing. Let's get back focused. Let's get back ready. Doc Rivers made it very clear that his team's excited about playing and they're going to be ready and they're focused. And it was just emotional. It was draining. It was tiring. They was exhausted behind everything that happened. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. On another topic, Patrick Beverly decided to go at the, I want to make sure I get her name right, Michelle Roberts, who is the NBA, if I'm not she's a very prominent person in the NBA Players Association. I think I got that right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I got that right. And she was pretty much laying out the financial implications of what could happen. And Patrick Beverly stood up and said, literally, I pay your salary, so you're gonna listen to me. And it got heated. He became frustrated. Now, we all know who Patrick Beverly is on the court. The one thing you do like is that he's the same person on the court that he's not on the court. He's a passionate, he's a fiery, he's an underdog. He got the belief that, I came from nothing. Like, I'm not supposed to be here. I worked my butt off. And the fact that I'm here, I got something to say, and I'm willing to go all out for it. I'm a very passionate guy. I'm a very vocal guy. I'm not changing. So now he goes on to, I don't want to say attack her, but, really is like laying it down to her. Because I guess Roberts, apparently Michelle Roberts, if I got her name right, she goes on to politely ask him, can I continue? And he said, no, I pay your salary. Pretty much saying, no, you're not going to continue. I pay you, so you're going to do what I say. Not necessarily in that term. I don't want to make it sound like that. But, you're going to listen to what I got to say. Pretty much. Not, I don't want nobody to take that out of context. He pretty much said, you're going to listen to what I got to say because I pay your salary. And then in a way, he was pretty much saying, it's not just about the finances. Like, you're laying out all the finances to us. We understand that. But what we stand for is bigger than our finances. So, now this caused an uproar from, well, I don't want to say an uproar. Chris Paul, Udonis Haslam, and some others stepped in there to tell Patrick Beverly disrespect would not be tolerated. So that, they felt like he was getting to a point where he was disrespecting her. And Chris Paul asked the president of the Players Association and Udonis Haslam and others that are very, very high in the hierarchy, far as the Players Association stepped in and said, hey, no, we're not tolerating this. And I think maybe Patrick Beverly was wrong in the way he said it. I think sometimes when you're emotional, you have the right thing to say, or you mean good, you got the right message, but the way you say it sometimes can be like offensive, right? Like your words when you're speaking emotionally, you don't think about exactly how you're presenting yourself. I got a rule, man. I got a rule. When I'm really upset I'm talking about really upset, right? Like, I'm really upset about something, I fall back. I'll get away from that situation, and I try to give myself 72 hours. And I say, in 70, because a lot of times you're mad about things that don't matter. I said in 72 hours, if this is still on my mind, if this is still bothering me, I'm going to go address it. If it's not 9 times 10, it's probably something that's not going to be on your mind. So you're just going to move on. Okay, cool. Whatever, man. I ain't dealing with that no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how you keep. But Patrick Beverly is one of the people that wear his emotions on his sleeve. He's very vocal. He means exactly what he means, what he say. He's passionate about what he say. And I'm quite sure he didn't mean any disrespect. He was just in the moment. I don't know him personally. I can't tell you what he meant. If he meant disrespect, this is just my opinion. So don't say, Chris said he didn't mean no harm, but listen, that's not my thing, man. I'm just saying what I think. I just try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But I thought it was cool that, Chris Paul and them and other players stepped in like, hey, man, let's not be disrespectful here. So, but that's what happened with emotion around high. I'm quite sure he understood and she understood. And hopefully that situation, no one has hard feelings. So, all right, guys, that's what's going on as far as the NBA right now. Right now, the last thing I heard was Saturday, but that could change. And if it changes, I'll let you know. And if there's some games, I'll be reacting to all of them. Y'all know how I do. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Till next time, you guys be good.